Welcome. What up, y'all? So, I don't know what is wrong with me and why I keep on missing these fights live. Well, first, welcome to my channel, justamberaight, where I just, uh, you know, react to stuff that I ain't seen and have y'all join along with me while I do it. So let's see. Today, we're going to be watching Abdullah Mason and Albert Bell fight. Now, this fight came on like 3 days ago. Now, I'm super duper late. Um, Abdullah Mason is probably hands down my favorite boxer right now. The boy bad, like he pretty good. So yeah, I have him winning. I haven't seen this fight. Let me take these captions off. Um, I haven't seen this fight, but I did find a video on here. It's about 45 minutes long. I skipped most of this because this is like just them walking out. I just want to see the fight. But yeah, I figured y'all might as well come on while I check it out, right? So let's see. Let's see what Mason do.
You know exactly what I expect.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Clean championship fight. Obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Touch them up. Good luck to both of you.
Oh, camaraderie. And they both from Ohio, right? Don't they? Like one from Cleveland and one from like Toledo. Ooh, I'm excited.
Fighters in Cleveland on July 4th. Our nation's 250th
all right, on the 4th,
birthday. Yeah. We want fireworks. 12 rounds for the WBO Lightweight Championship of the World. The challenger, Albert Bell. Here we go.
Oh, they want to put an ad right there. That is crazy. Let's see how this goes.
Mason in the white, Bell in the red.
This first round is going to be very important for Mason to establish dominance, the middle of the ring, show that the change of replaced opponent is not going to be a big difference. Just follow the game plan as planned.
I think Albert Bell
he coming out.
To lure Abdullah Mason in. He is the better counterpuncher in this situation. He wants Mason to kind of step in, lean over, get a little bit sloppy so he can land those counter shots and then get out of the way.
Left hand to the body there for Mason, who is in a very physical fight of the year contender against Sam Noakes. And his last counter there from Bell.
This is the kind of shot I think he was looking for. As soon as he leans in, throw that right hand.
This is a tricky replacement for Mason. It's going to be very difficult. Guys like Albert Bell.
I'm assuming he's probably going all 12 on video.
Especially being so tall and lean.
Back in 2019, Albert Bell fought Andy Fences, and at that time it was Fences that was considered the prospect in that fight. That was a top-ranked promoted card. Albert Bell kind of upset the apple cart there and came away with the win. And I can tell you, talking to top-ranked officials during this week, they're very wary that he might do it again.
Everything is lining up that right hand for Bell. He doesn't waste
punches.
Everything accurate. Everything lands.
Oh, okay. Nice, man.
Cocking that right hand, just waiting for Mason to make a mistake and get over-aggressive, which he will do. The champ does like exchanging.
Right hand again for Bell when Mason jumps in. Bell not really a power guy, 30% KO average.
And I believe this dude, Bell, is fighting his first
much more known for his power.
Title or something.
KOs in his 20 wins.
It'll be interesting to see which of these two guys is most affected by the opponent change. Abdullah Mason was preparing for Joe Cordina. Albert Bell for Andy Cruz. They're both fighting very different style of fights.
I think it's going to be easier for Albert Bell because who wants to face a Cuban style fighting? You want someone that's aggressive, that American style coming at you. Sure, Mason is a southpaw, but he does like exchanging. This is going to come down to accuracy. Who lands the accurate shots, not the power shots.
Mason on the front foot. This crowd is really urging him on. It's going to be tough for him, Sergio, at the age of 22.
And he got Bell got a height advantage over him.
Mason has passed every test they put in front of him. That's the reason he's the youngest champion in boxing. You grow from every fight, and he's going to grow from this one. I love the fact he's aiming for the body right now. You don't want to aim to the taller target.
Because he's tall.
So early. Aim at the midsection, break the taller man in half.
Fair. That's smart. He's stopping his punches though. Oh, wait a minute.
A slip, obviously, there for
Oh,
Bell.
okay.
And that'll do it for the first round.
Almost look like something.
Moves Ennis to trim his beard. Abdullah Mason's team did not ask Albert Bell to do that. Albert Bell was, of course, grateful for that. He said only one person asked him to trim his beard in his career. That was Andy Vences, who he fought in 2019, who happens to be was managed by the same guy that managed Xander Zayas.
Sergio, would you have asked him to trim his beard?
Listen, man, this goes
Why are you
beyond
worried about this
the
man beard?
and playing, games like that. These guys share the same religious belief. They have the same faith. They're friends outside the ring, but inside the ring, it's all about boxing. I love the fact that happened. Not in this instance.
Turn around. Be careful, guys. Be careful.
They know each other very well, have sparred several times. So I don't think Albert Bell takes this fight on 10 days' notice unless he's very confident that he
He
can
only
get
had
the
10
job
days
done,
notice?
counter right again.
All right, it was somebody else at
It could
first.
be a main punch, like I said the last round. That short right hand, it could be long, it could be a short hook, it could be an uppercut. Excellent. It's a radar right hand that Albert Bell has. With the aggression that Mason brings to the table, the longer this fight goes, the more that right hand is going to be dangerous.
We talk about Bell stepping up to fight Abdullah Mason. How about Mason facing Bell, though? This is a guy that no one wanted to fight, Sergio. He's so tough to deal with. 28 have tried, and all have failed.
Good check hook by Bell, stopping Mason in his tracks right there. And I like that 2-1. That's going to be another thing, keys to victory for Bell. It's not
Is
a
this going
1-2.
to go to the currents?
You want to mix that up. You want to throw a 2-1 instead.
Work out. Get your hands free. All right, break.
Bell said this would be a chess match early.
Maybe, huh?
If Mason can break that range, Bell's going to have the advantages. And there's a straight right hand right down the pipe.
Work out.
Little left sneaks in there on the inside from Mason. And it's so hard to hit Bell. Mason will take any punch he can get.
Good job to the gut there by Mason. I think in these early rounds, he needs to start focusing on the body. You know, it's very hard to hit Bell with anything clean upstairs. Even though he does fight upright, he keeps that chin a little bit high. He perfected that style. There's that 2-1 I'm talking about that just landed on Mason.
Nice shot there from Mason. Bell trying to fight off the ropes. This is the sixth southpaw Bell has fought, but the first since 2019, 7 years ago.
Watch your heads. Accidental butt.
Bell threw a mean right hand right.
Watch your heads.
It landed right on the chest of Mason, but bad intentions behind that right hand that Albert Bell just unleashed.
Looks like a small cut over the left eye of Mason.
We got caught.
Y'all got denim? Hold on the website, y'all? Ain't no way you guys are a print.
All right, round 3. Seems like a pretty good start for Bell.
Mason wants to turn this into a physical fight. Bell wants to stay on the outside and keep it a boxing.
Chris, who'd you give the first 2 rounds to?
Yeah, I've got a 2 rounds to none in favor of Albert Bell. Competitive second round, but I thought the cleaner punching was by Albert Bell. Look, I think this is the style that he wants to fight. He wants Abdullah Mason coming in. I think Mason, frankly, needs to box a lot more from the outside, use that range, try to have some success. If he keeps coming in on Albert Bell, this is a very good counterpuncher.
What an athletic combination there by Albert Bell. 2 straight right hands and then a right uppercut consecutively. That demands a lot of balance,
Come on, Mason.
athleticism, and confidence. We got a confident fighter in Albert Bell right now.
Watch the heads, guys.
Uh-oh.
But that's how he was in our fighter.
It's only
interview
round 3, though.
Just so laissez-faire, whatever. I'm going to be fine. Don't worry about me. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to beat this guy.
No jabs from Mason right now. He's falling around right in front of Bell. Bell just trying to line him up with that right hand. You got to jab your way in if you're Mason. There you go, double and triple up the jabs. He's going to have to respect your power going backwards. See, loading up like
Dang, he got taken out right there.
Work out. Punch out of there.
Jabs and body shots if you're Abdullah Mason right now.
Yeah. Jabs and body shots.
Mason to jump in.
Watch out.
Get off his head. What you doing?
Mason trying to get physical. These punches just aren't quite finding their mark.
He's loading up too much, is it Bill Mason right now? Should go concentrate on speed and combinations. Don't many shots and don't try to head on. You're not going to catch nothing upstairs right now.
And remember, even though Bell is taller,
It's taller.
Mason who actually has the longer reach.
I got you.
Oh, does he? Still got to get up there, though.
Look at how calm and relaxed the look on Albert Bell's face. And he's dealing with a young, hungry, strong, powerful champion. Calm, cool, and collected as Bell.
Stop. Don't punch.
Both of Abdullah Mason's brothers were victorious earlier today on the
Why don't tell me? Dang. I'm going to have to watch Thursday.
His brother Abdurrahman Mason winning by decision. Ibrahim Mason winning by KO.
Oh,
And
yeah?
they go 3 for 3 tonight in their hometown.
That would be dope if they did. Come on, Mason. No offense to Bill. Ooh. From what I... Ooh.
From Bell spins Mason around and lands another couple shots. Mason spinning in circles.
It'll be a long night for Mason.
Long night for Mason. Why don't you think he's going to be able to make
Because Bell undefeated, right?
Mason is an offensive, aggressive
I think
fighter.
Mason's
He likes to
undefeated.
punch
Yeah, they
anything
both
he wants
undefeated
to give
then.
him. Bell's not going to give him anything. And if you listen to the instructions of his corner, they're saying to back up and move. I mean, these early rounds, the right hand has been keeping Mason on check. Now, time for him to close that distance, starts moving laterally. Get the young man to chase you.
Albert Bell in that last round was just 6 of 31. Not the
Ooh.
greatest of percentages. Abdullah Mason.
He's starting to go upstairs.
Wow. So it sounds he landed triple amount of punches. Chris,
Come
but he landed
on.
6.
Good body shot to Mason,
Ooh.
left hand to the gut. That's what he's going to have to do with a tricky fighter like Bell.
Yeah, he got to get back to what he do.
Start body hunting.
Sergio, earlier we talked about fighters who needed to not box and just turn this into a fight. It seems like Mason can't turn this into a fight. He's got to box.
Yeah, because he's worried about the right hand of Bell. Look, he's controlling the young champion just with one hand, just keeping it cocked. Because every time he comes in, the right hand's going right down the pipe. There it is, right there. That's keeping Mason in check.
Couple body shots, haven't seen a ton of those, and there's the numbers Chris Mannix was referring to.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You only landed
Yeah, Sergio, I
2
think
punches?
Mason, his game plan always should be to box. When he gets sloppy, he gets clipped, and he's had some problems with that in the past. But a year ago, Johan Vasquez dropped him twice in the first round. That was a lightly regarded guy, put him on the deck a couple of times. He's got to be more disciplined boxing from the outside.
The quicker hands are definitely by Bell. More accurate. The heavier hands are by Mason. But power doesn't mean nothing if you can't close that distance and land him.
You can see it is a packed house here.
Because he's going on 12.
Attendance pulling for Abdullah Mason in this, his first world title defense.
Bell didn't pull back.
Great.
None of those
His first world title. Yeah.
Beautiful in-sync shots. 2-1-2 from Albert Bell. Beautiful combination to throw against a southpaw.
Chris, are you surprised by what we're seeing?
No, I mean, yes, you're surprised that, at least in my card, it's 3-0. But I always thought that the style of
3-0 is crazy. Yeah, Mason, I'm telling you.
Again, I go back to the biggest fight of his career against Andy Fences.
I think he tried to take their face
He was
off.
coming at him, trying to throw shots, and Bell just slipped him, countered him, was really effective in that fight. I could see a similar thing happening here.
Mason trying to feint his way in now.
Heavy foot feint. Heavy foot feint that Albert Bell wasn't falling for. He even came back with a check hook.
Ooh.
And now they're letting their hands go a little bit here at the end of the round.
Good body shot there by Bell.
Ooh. Oh, it's still plenty of time left in this video.
Round 5 scheduled for 12. Doesn't seem like there's any panic in the corner of Mason's, or any panic in Mason's corner right now.
I think it's time to get nervous if I'm Abdullah Mason. Just the way this fight is trending at the moment. It's Albert Bell's type of fight.
Yes, it is. And this is what happens when you have a late replacement, when you're dealing with a totally different style, and then all of a sudden you get a guy that's been waiting for this opportunity. and his physical dimensions are taller. He's longer. He's more patient.
Stop! No, be careful. Be careful. Be careful.
Chris, how do you have
Yeah,
it?
you all on his
I've
neck,
got
partner.
4 rounds to none in favor of Albert Bell. He's not dominating by any huge statistical measure or landing huge shots. He's just more accurate. The counter punches are cleaner. They're eye-catching shots that the judges should be seeing in this type of situation. I've got a 4 rounds to none in favor of Prince Albert Bell.
I'm sure there's some people watching that would have given Mason a
boy.
round or maybe 2. There's a right hand from Bell.
Albert Bell loaded up on that left hand a moment ago.
He's quick on the trigger. The thing about Albert Bell, he's quick on the trigger. He doesn't pull back his punches. Everything's short and concise. He doesn't try to overload. That's what he has over Mason. Mason always tries to overload with those heavy hands.
Sergio, do you have it 4-0? There's a nice combination there from Bell.
Bell control. Boxing nicely. Has the young champ in check right now.
Mason trying to dig downstairs to the body. That's never a bad idea.
Right now, that should be the only idea by Mason. He should be throwing straight shots, backing him up, and then throwing hooks around the elbows of Bell. Just attacking that body.
And this crowd reacting to anything that Mason does.
Beautiful uppercut.
Yeah.
The timing is on Bell. And timing beats power.
Bell with 11 years more experience than the 22-year-old.
See, it's hard to beat patience. You know, power's exciting. You know, youth is exciting, but when you're patient, then you wait for the younger fighter, the younger aggressive fighter to make mistakes, and that's exactly what Bell's doing. He's not overdoing anything. He's waiting for Bell. He's waiting for Mason to make the mistake.
Mason landed a good shot, but Bell answered right back as he's done all night. But Mason biting down on the mouthpiece. He's going to try and will himself to win some of these rounds.
Look at how calm Bell is on the
You gotta let him go. Let go.
His eyes on him.
Crafty, holding on to that arm will do the Mason to blunt any type of attack.
What's going on,
Mason looked
Mason?
over in his corner to get some advice.
Watch the FIFA
Ooh,
World
Mason.
Cup 2026
What's
live
happening?
on Fox with YouTube TV.
Man.
Who may be watching boxing for the first time or one of their first times. The 1 means the jab, which is the lead hand. The 2 is the power hand, and you're saying basically
Round
Bell
6, Mason. You're gonna have to wake up,
power
sir.
hand or his backhand first, then throw the jab.
Exactly, because you're dealing with a left-hander. You want to do everything backwards.
Yeah,
You don't
okay.
want to fall into the hands of the southpaw with a 1-2. It's a 2-1, and they perfected that. Albert Bell knows what he's doing.
You have to get a knockout if you ain't, because you down, what, how many rounds? 5-1 or
And
probably
again,
all 6?
unlike our co-main event, no open scoring tonight, so we don't know what's going on in the judges' minds.
Oh, huh.
And Chris, judges are not supposed to be obviously influenced by the crowd, but when they're reacting to anything that Mason does, it's kind of hard to block that out.
It certainly is a variable. I'd also add that aggression
Ooh.
could be a variable. We saw that in our first fight of the night with Carlos Ramos against Scooter Davis. I think we ringside and probably the crowd gave Carlos Ramos a lot more credit than the judges did. They had it wide for Scooter Davis. So aggression in some situations, being the
Mason, you got to do something now,
I can
sir.
favor him, but right now I just like all the things that Albert Bell
Gonna have to
is
knock his
doing.
ass
He's
out.
kept the offense from Abdullah Mason in check.
And lose your title, man.
And keeping them in check with short punches. I mean, they're coming from everywhere. You can see that Mason has respect for the punches that are being thrown at him.
Look how Bell just has his breathing controlled, Sergio. He's just a walk in the park where Mason's constantly moving, being jittery, burning up energy.
Mason may be the champion, but the old lion is definitely Albert Bell. And he manages the time.
Come on, Mason.
Here's another thing that he does well. You know, he fights like an older fighter, patience. And it slows down the clock, slows down the rhythm, doesn't let the younger fighter get overeager.
Good jab there from Mason.
This is what the great Bernard Hopkins was able to do late into his career in the 40s. Good shot.
Ooh.
Right hand right there, right. Kept that young buck right at bay, right at the end of the right hand.
Again, these
Oh,
are
man.
catching shots when it's not a high volume type of fight. It's shots
I'm nervous.
that stick with judges, and certainly it's
Come on,
sticking with
Mason.
judges.
Downstairs goes Bells. Mason's backing up now. Do you like Mason trying to draw Bell to him a little bit?
He needs to try something right now because coming forward, he's getting clipped on the way in. And they're easy, clean shots to see, like Magnus was pointing out.
Albert Bell's not going to get crazy. Right? He's too experienced, too smart.
This all came down to matchmaking, guys. When Joe Cordina left the equation, the last fighter that should have saved the show was this man right here.
Well, hey, look, this was not supposed to be the guy. They went to 2 or 3 different guys. Charlie Suarez was the guy they wanted for this fight. Albert Bell was a save-the-show type of guy.
Beautiful shot there. Body shot by Bell.
Well, he's not saving the show. He's stealing the show right now.
Oh, boy.
Because Zepeda's going to be right in front of him.
Yeah, there's no way that fight's boring. Zepeda throws more punches than probably anybody in boxing right now. Round 7 scheduled for 12. Mason's got to get on it.
Yeah, because I don't think they got him on any round so far.
How are you seeing things?
I see Bell taking advantage of the opportunity. Like I said before, this guy has been waiting for this moment, and he's taking fully advantage of it. His experience is showing up tonight, and Mason is showing why he's real young right now.
Do you have it as one-sided as Chris Mannix does?
I don't have it as one-sided as Chris does, but I got Bell winning right now.
All right.
How dare you, bud? How dare you?
I mean,
It is what it is.
Hey, look, there are a couple of swing rounds, certainly in between, but Bud, I mean, it just looks like Albert Bell is just able to take advantage of that aggression from Abdullah Mason. That right hand on the counter just seems to be one shot that can't miss.
Well, of course, if you can look at him, you can see how
you're
patient
going to have to win by a knockout at this
how
point.
he is, and he's just waiting for his opportunity. Mason get out of character sometimes and get reckless and impatient, and that's where Bell take advantage of it, and he knows where he's going to be at it when he's going to be there.
Good body shot on the inside for Bell.
Oh! Oh!
One of the better shots that Abdullah Mason has landed all night long. Albert Bell quick to tie him up, but that was a good left hand.
And you can see the crowd jumping up on their feet. They're hanging on every punch from Mason right now.
Mason needed that shot just to change momentum in his favor. The thing about Bell, he keeps that chin high. He's made a great career doing that. But sooner or later, you're going to get time. You're going to start bending them knees and start making yourself a smaller target if you're Albert Bell. Good shot. Good right hand right now by Bell.
Oh, man. Come on. You're starting to get some momentum. You got to do the rest of it now.
Everything's twos and fews with Albert Bell. He's not throwing hooks, no uppercuts. It's 1-2s and 2-1s.
Why am I so nervous? Oh.
The last time a world title fight was held here in Cleveland 20 years ago, Sergey Lakovic defeated Lamont Brewster right in the Wolstein Center for the WBO Heavyweight Championship. Good action here from Mason.
Nothing really landed clean on Mason, but Bell punching right back.
But you know what? These judges will appreciate the aggression, and even if he doesn't land more punches, he might win the round.
I mean, he got to win something. There's only round 7 or 12, and they got the whole boy in him.
Maybe the best round of the fight so far for Mason.
The bell here. Stop at the bell. Time.
Something to remember about Albert
All right,
Bell.
round 8 now.
A long layoff, about 10 months, and after the last couple of years, he has basically been a once-a-year fighter. He's not old by any stretch, 33 years old, but he's been much more inactive as of late.
Good start to the round
I'm
for
telling you,
Mason.
you coming back?
Behind the jab, something he hasn't been doing.
Oh, he ain't figured him out now, huh?
I like
He
that
trying
jab to
to.
the gut by Mason. That's what he should have been doing earlier. That's how you break a tall tree in half. You chop him down the middle.
Oh, they got him winning only 1 round.
We saw against Sam Noakes in his last fight. That was not a knockdown.
No, not a knockdown.
In
Yeah.
his last fight,
Oh,
Mason
he's
showed
about to,
great
though.
gas tank. He can fight all night.
Woo!
And a big shot to Bell, who's holding on.
And this is what Mason needs to do. Just touch anything, punch out anything, make it rough.
Uppercut from Bell.
He keep grabbing his hand.
Aggressive Mason is.
Oh, he touching the chin.
Can hurt him.
Punch with your free hand if you're Mason.
Ooh, straight there.
The crowd behind you, you got momentum going in your favor. This is when you attack.
Yeah, he was ready.
The champion.
Bell not going to get caught up in all the energy in this crowd.
Good shots there by Mason. 1-2 to the body. Very awkward combination, but that'll keep your opponent in check. There you go. See him attacking the body? Bell doesn't like those shots.
This crowd has been waiting to come to life.
Man.
Back to the straight left hands. If you're Mason, you've had success bending your opponent down the middle. There you go. Those body shots are going to
Got him in the corner.
Scored. Another solid round for the champ.
Oh, he getting low, swole up and everything. Yeah.
Let him go, guys. Get your hands free. Pull out of there.
Now maybe a little bit of a change in body language too over the last round or so from Albert Bell, fighting a little bit more with his mouth open.
Man.
Maybe it's those body shots. Maybe it's fatigue. Maybe it's that inactivity. This is when it kicks in.
And that
I'm
pressure
like,
from
stay
Mason
warm.
now starting to maybe show some cracks in Bell.
And also the age.
Oh, an uppercut from Bell.
We're dealing with a 33-year-old. Not much wear and tear, but 33 is 33. Love that shot to the gut by Mason. That's what started all this right now. He's taking the wheels away from Bell. Take away the movement, the lateral movement, the legs.
Blood now coming out of the nose of the challenger.
Oh my gosh.
In the corner, starting to fight with his mouth
At least he's
open a
fighting
little
back.
bit.
Goodness. I thought this was
Got
over
good
with.
signs for the 33-year-old.
I don't think the age is the variable here. I do think the inactivity and something around her as well. Albert Bell has never fought in a 12-round fight. Abdullah Mason's only done it once, but Albert Bell has never done it.
Nice straight 1-2 by Abdullah Mason down the pipe. You can see that Bell doesn't like those body shots.
Oh my gosh.
One, you got to block those ribs, and two, you can't unleash that right hand like you normally do.
He catching him though with those while he hitting the
Changed
body.
for Mason, Sergio. Why is he starting to have success?
He's been attacking the body. That's exactly what it's been. Notice everything's to the body now. Straight shots, looping shots, going around the guard. Now it's a Bell that has to block the shots. He can't use his arms to unleash and counter anymore. He has to think defense.
Yeah.
See that? Beautiful body shot there by Mason.
The referee going to let him fight out of it. But not good optics for Bell, who's starting to hold on during every exchange.
Yeah.
It's a bad look for Bell, but this is exactly the fight Mason needs.
Only 3 punches landed in the 8th for Bell compared
Oh
to
my
16
gosh.
for the champ.
Yeah, he turned it around.
Fight for Albert Bell, which was a weapon in the first 5
With
rounds.
them body shots.
Disappeared. I think, to your point, Sergio, the pressure of Mason, the body work of Mason, that's starting to pay off.
He's tearing that liver up.
Around for this fight.
Yeah, I think Mason is just, or excuse me, Bell's gas tank has the light on right now. He's got to refuel.
Well, he has the luxury of refueling considering he had a good first half of this fight. Piling up rounds, so maybe getting a second win and trying to close out strong, but right now it's not a good look.
Man.
Now you can see him cocking that right hand again.
Those body shots are starting to add up. Everything is affecting Albert Bell.
Mason,
Mm.
Albert Bell to the body, and the crowd knows it. The crowd's sensing it.
Yeah, he's
Seems
not
like
getting
Bell
up.
needs to show us more offense to back this kid off him.
Or start moving laterally, moving your
Oh,
legs,
man.
moving around the ring. Do not let Mason close the distance and get those shots off.
A punch and grab for Bell.
Punch and grab, punch and move. If
We're
you're
gonna go all 12.
Bell.
Look at Mason just targeting the body nonstop. And Bell knows it's coming.
Yeah, the output of Bell has really decreased over
Oh,
these last
man.
few rounds. Before, he was moving, letting his hands
Yeah,
go.
now he attacking.
Combinations now,
Mason
he's just
is.
trying to stay out of way,
He hungry.
Those are vicious body shots. Abdullah Mason. Big round by Mason right now. Just digging away at the body.
Is he gonna knock him out? Oh.
Right hand there for Bell.
like
you're
Albert
delaying the
Bell.
fight. Get out when you hear that 10 seconds.
Let's go.
Albert Bell said it was going to be a chess match early, and it kind of was, but it's turned into basically
This
a
is
body
crazy.
shot contest. How many early rounds did the challenger rack up? According to Chris Mannix, it's 3 straight for Mason.
Yeah, 87-84 on my scorecard. And the way this fight is trending, Todd, I think how many rounds Albert Bell racked up is going to be a big question with these judges. I thought he controlled all of them the first 6 rounds. But if any judge has it a different way, could be going Abdullah Mason's way right now. But close. The last 3 rounds, Abdullah Mason really closing the show.
And the more that Mason starts attacking downstairs, the more that the headshots are going to open up looping shots. So it'll serve Mason to start going to the body and loop, rainbow a shot over the top and try to catch Bell off guard, trying to block the ribs. Right here, he should be jabbing Mason. He should be cutting the distance. Don't stay quiet in between this. Always look like you're pressuring your opponent backwards with that jab.
I wouldn't mind a little open scoring right now.
That's
I'd love
less
to
than
know
10
where we
minutes left.
stand. I'm sure Bell would too.
Good shot there from Albert Bell.
The quiet rounds are belonging to Bell. The frantic, energetic rounds belong to Mason.
Old bull, young bull. This is exactly what we're seeing here. Old bull got the early rounds, the first half of the fight. Now it's a young bull, the young champion, to take this back. And he's doing just that. Even in quiet rounds, Bell's not doing much anymore.
Stop, I got you. Stop. Hey.
This is-
When I say stop, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the kind of final minute of a round. Albert Bell's got to do something here. Competitive at this point. He can't allow Abdullah Mason to close it strong.
See, Albert Bell's pushing that right hand anymore. There's no snap in that punch. And by pushing it, Mason's not going to respect it coming in like he did earlier.
Is that all because of fatigue?
That's because of fatigue and he
And
lost
body
confidence.
shots.
Bell lost confidence in that pop.
The body work is paying off.
See, notice how Bell's not even extending that right hand all the way to the end because he wants to come back and block that body shot. Mason should keep attacking the body.
Yeah. Dang, you got blood everywhere.
This is a round that you'd think Bell could maybe win if he was more active. Mason hasn't done much. But if he can't win the quiet round, Sergio, it may not end so well for the challenger.
Man.
Trainer of Abdullah Mason.
No fatigue and
Round
exactly
11.
the right instructions.
It's
Notice
gonna
how
go on 12,
by
huh?
going to the
Unless
body,
Mason stop him right here.
everything
Unless
down.
Bell stop him right
That's
here.
exactly how the tide has changed.
Albert Bell has been in 28 professional fights. This is the first time he's ever been in a round 11.
See, and there he goes head hunting again. That punch should have gone around the elbow into the ribs. There you go.
Ooh.
Mason not letting him hold on right now. He's turning into the boss, the bully against Bell.
And this is where youth,
Yeah, because he's running from him.
the veteran tactics, the old bull mentality. Don't let the older fighter comfortable. Don't let him fight the older man's fight. You put into another gear and keep
He's
taking
running
away.
from him, yeah.
Don't let him hold.
And this is where you just like to see Albert Bell dig deep, pull something out. The last 4 rounds have not gone his way, but this is his shot. There might not be another world title opportunity on the table for him ever again. It took him this
Yeah,
long,
them body shots is killing
13
him.
years as a professional to get this kind of opportunity. He's got to turn off the gas. He's turned on the gas his final 2 rounds.
He's got to throw punches, Sergio.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing about Albert Bell. He's not a combination puncher. He's a 1-2 type puncher. He'll sneak in an uppercut and a body shot here and there.
Yeah, he done broke his doggone nose.
So I don't see him changing
Oh,
tempo
goodness.
and pushing back Mason with combinations.
I'll tell you what, though, he's going to kick himself on Sunday morning if he doesn't find a way to do something in these last couple of rounds.
That he is. Even if it's a draw, he still will be kicking himself. This is a championship fight.
He tried to get him. Is it going to be a knockout?
It was Albert Bell early, Abdullah Mason late.
They both knocked right there.
Bell's offense has been non-existent the last few rounds.
He got blood on his gloves. Jeez.
Ever since Mason has been targeting the body, the right hands from Bell haven't been landing anymore.
Yeah, Bell hasn't sat down on a punch in 5 rounds.
Because he has to block what's coming downstairs.
Blood on the white gloves of Abdullah Mason.
Mason should keep jabbing.
That's crazy.
Right now, Bell's just waiting for the body shots. Keep jabbing your way in.
That's decent from Bell. Something. There's another good one. But too few and far between. A quiet round from Mason.
His ass swole up too.
Seems like a must-win round for the challenger.
And it's there.
For you to be giving him mostly body shots, you tearing his face up too.
It looks like he's just trying to get through these rounds at that point. He's not trying to win them.
Ooh.
3 minutes left.
And that's why Mason has changed the tide.
And then all 12, yeah.
No matter how tired you are,
Ooh.
you usually get a burst.
Ooh.
And the energy is coming from Mason. That is a knockdown.
What a burst from Abdullah Mason out of the corner. Look, he knows he's been in control for the first 4 or 5 rounds of this fight, but he also knows he's probably down on the scorecards for the first 5 or 6 rounds.
And now the opening there for the knockout is there. He caught him with a left hook around the guard because Bell was trying to block and look for body shots.
Oh yeah, you trying to knock his nose off. He trying to knock his nose off.
Going to try and survive the round. Chris Mannix has the challenger up by a point. Another lift to the temple and he goes down. Will they call that a knockdown?
That should be a knockdown, guys.
And they're stopping the fight.
They're stopping it. Oh my word!
You cannot stop.
You cannot stop it. But guess what? It doesn't matter. Mason was on his way to a big win.
They stopped it like that?
And still,
Why he stop it?
champion of the world.
Every time you
Why
ring
he
a slap
stop
back,
it?
Arena Club makes you an instant offer for your card based on its market value. That's right.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Why they stop it? Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Well, anyway, thank you for watching that crazy fight with me, the Mason versus Bell fight. That was insane. I think it was gonna go all 12, not at all. Did I think they was gonna stop it? Not at all. But it was a pretty good fight. I'll check y'all on next one.